Okay, so introduction. Good morning, ladies. Always ladies. And morning stretch. So you're going to have your mat or a carpet, and what I would like you to do is get on all fours. I'll put it this way so you can see me. So I'd like you to get on all fours, please. I'm going to go into what's known as a child's pose. Yeah, you can all see me, I think. I'm going to move a bit closer. Actually, over here. Okay. So from here on all fours, and what we're going to do is place your hands directly underneath your armpits, with your knees directly underneath your hips, and then push your butt back with your hands firmly on the mat or the carpet, and just sink into your heels, even if you're going nowhere near your heels. Just sink in there. And at the same time as you sink in, so you found your peak, push your palms on the floor so it puts on more resistance, so you're able to stretch your lats, and then your hips start opening up. And just sink in that. And we're going to hold that 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, no one's coming in. Right, now what I'd like you to do is just flip yourselves on your back and grab hold of one knee, any knee. Place your hands just underneath the knee, top of the shin, and start pulling your knee into your chest so that you're going to get your hips. So you're going to feel your hips opening up. You're going to feel a little tightness on your quadricep. Your glutes are going to open up. And ultimately the lower back is going to open up. If your knee is going into your chest, then it's like you're super flexible. Then push your knee to the side of your chest and push your knee further down so that you can open up proper. And we're going to hold that for 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And now change legs. Grab hold of top of the shin, bottom of the knee. Push your knee right towards the chest. And then pull your knee out so it's in the side of your ribs. And then pull your knee higher up. Get a deep stretch. Now what I'd like you to do is grab both knees. So hands on the top of the shin, below the knees, and just pull in your knees so that lower back really opens up. And if you can, I'd like you to cradle your legs, interlock your hands, hug your legs, sorry, not your feet, that'll be weird. Just hug your legs. That's it. And put your hands down. And then with your knees together, tilt your knees over to one side of the body with both of your hands remaining on the floor. All the way over, all the way over. And we're going to hold that for 5. And go back in the middle. And then turn it on the other side. So both knees, try and keep them together. Both feet, try and keep them together. Both hands on the floor. Either side of your body. Twist that torso. Oblique twist. Opening up that lower back. 3, 2, 1. And just relax. And again, flip yourselves over to the front. And what I'd like you to do is slowly elevate your upper body. So you go into a hyperextension. And we're going to hold that. Now, as we're holding that, we're going to do a little interlude of box breathing. So, as you're holding in the hyperextension position, you're going to take a deep breath in. The breath will take 4 seconds to come in. And then it will take 4 seconds to go back out again. And we're going to do it 4 times. So when you're ready on a countdown from 3 seconds, we're going to hold our breath in. 4 second deep breath in. 4 second breath out. So 3, 2, 1. 4 second breath in. And 4 second breath out. 4 second breath in. 4 second breath out. Doesn't matter how you breathe, nose, mouth, don't matter. 4 second breath in. 4 second breath out. 4 second breath in, final time. 4 second breath out. And then lie your belly flat on the floor with your hands either side as if you're going to lift yourself up for a press up. And if you can lift yourself up one more time, hyperextension. And now, if you can get back on your knees. And we're going to go into a stretch known as the cat-cow. So the cat is a little bit similar to what we did in the beginning, where you're just going to pull your butt back to sit on your heels, but we're not going to stay there for too long. Just going to pull it back, and then we're going to come up again, back on all fours, and you're going to arch your back. Arch your back, and at the same time as arching your back, fuse your belly button to your spine. Breathe as normal. It's not about sucking in your gut with your breath. It's about just bringing in your gut, fusing it to the spine, so that you can work your transverse abdominis. Transverse is the crisscross abdominals that are underneath your rectus. Your rectus is your 6-pack, 8-pack, 4-pack, 1-pack, 1 economy pack is your abdominals. And relax it, because your body don't hold it for long. So, we're going to go back to that cat stretch. Lats, pop them out. You're going to feel more flexible now. You're going to be able to have a deeper range of movement. And then you're going to come up again. And again, fuse your gut to your spine and round your back. So this is the cow stretch. And we're going to hold that for 10 seconds. Keep that belly button tucked in. Breathe as normal. Don't hold the breath. Breathe as normal. It might feel a little bit tight, a little bit achy. That's what we need. 3, 2, 1. Relax. And then go back into that cat stretch. Go back into that cat stretch. Come up again. And final time, fuse the belly button to the spine. Round the back. Exaggerate that round, that hunchback of a back. And then suck in that gut. But keep on breathing as normal. Fuse your belly button to your spine. Think vacuum pack. You can do this anywhere. Driving, working, in front of the computer, washing up, watching TV. It doesn't get held for long. You have to manage it. Relax it. Now, if you can widen your knees. So widen your knees. So in the same stretch position as the cat stretch, widen your knees. And then bring your upper body slightly more higher, but keep your palms firmly planted to the floor. And bring your head up so your spine is aligned, but you've got a very wide seated stance position. Good. This is called the frog stretch for obvious reasons. Hopefully obvious reasons. And we're going to hold that. You're going to feel your adductors start stretching. You're going to feel your lower back start curving in. You're going to feel your outer hips start sinking. You're going to feel quite a lot of stuff. So be observant on what your body is doing. And just feel your body just sinking into place. You can curve your lower spine even more, like force it. If it hurts, don't force it. Breathe as normal, breathe as normal. Now that we are in this position and you are settled, we are going to do another set of box breathing. But this time, we're going to breathe in for 4 seconds and breathe out for 8. So this is going to be quite challenging. You might get a little bit of a head rush, but it's all good. So when you're ready, I'm going to count down from 3. You're going to take a breath in, that will take 4 seconds, and then you're going to breathe out for 8 seconds, and we're going to repeat that 4 times. So 3, 2, 1, 4-second breath, breath in. 8 seconds out. 4 seconds in. 8 seconds out. 4 seconds in. 8 seconds out. And last time, 4 seconds in. And 8 seconds out. Awesome. So what I'd like to do now is just, once again, if you can get back on your backs, lie flat on the floor. And you're going to bring one foot into your thigh. So you're going to fold your foot, fold your leg, and bring the foot in the inner thigh. And just try and pull your foot towards the other opposing inner thigh and land it on top of the thigh. So you've got it to the inner thigh and then hover it above the thigh and get your heel on top of your thigh. And at the same time, grab the top of your knee and push it down. And what you are stretching now is something called piriformis. Piriformis is a little niggly little muscle, a little connective muscle from the glute to the lower back that is highly responsible for a lot of back pain. And relax it. So relax it for 5 seconds, and then go down and attempt it again. And feel it in that glute area, lower back area. And that was twice we did that. So let's change legs. Let's change legs. Same thing. Bring your heel on top of your thigh. And then push your knee down. And just hold that stretch for about 5 seconds. And relax. Relax. And then pull it in again. And just hold it for 5, 3, 1. Relax it. And now what I'd like you to do is get the opposing leg, so the leg that you started off with, bring it up in the same way, place it on top of that thigh, but that thigh, bring it up. So now interlock your hands and grab hold of your bent leg, so the one that is pushing the foot towards you, whatever side that is. So for me, I'm interlocked in my hands round my right leg, and my left piriformis is getting stretched. If you wanted a deeper stretch, then leave one hand underneath the thigh, so on your hamstring, underneath your knee, and push your opposing knee away. And that gives you a deeper piriformis stretch. And we're going to hold that stretch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to just change legs. So my right leg now is the bent leg, and my left thigh is the one that's pushing my right leg to the figure 4 position, and then I'm pulling my left leg with both of my hands clasped so that my right piriformis is being stretched. And now one of my hands is holding, supporting my left leg, whilst my right hand is pushing my right knee. And my right piriformis is getting stretched. And we are going to hold that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Well done. And relax it. Relax. And what I'd like you to do is, if you could get on your knees, please, with one leg stretched out. So it doesn't matter which leg, because you're going to swap legs anyway. So you're on one knee, and then one leg is stretched out. Now, with the leg that is bent, put your hand on the hip, on the side that you've got your knee on the floor. And then you're going to raise your opposing arm up, and you're going to go into a side bend. Side bend. So you're going to get two forms of stretches here. One is going to be on top of the lats, where your back is, just underneath the armpit, and you're going to get the obliques as well, which is the lower abdomen, side of the abdomen. And also you might feel it in the adductor, the inside of the thigh. But you'll definitely feel that your outer hips are also opening up. And we're going to relax that, and I want you to change knee. So for me, I'm going to get on my left knee, my right leg gets pulled out. Put your hand on the hip of the bent knee leg, raise the arm up, and side bend, side bend. Awesome. Brilliant. Okay, so now both knees on. I want you to bring both of your hands up, so you're going to go into a supine stretch, and then grab hold of an elbow and push your arm down, so you're going to get a tricep stretch. Go down as low as you can, feel that tightness, feel that stretch. And then I'm going to count to 3, like 3, 2, 1. And you're going to take 5-second deep breath in. So 3, 2, 1. Take a 5-second deep breath in. Hold that breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Expel the breath and push the elbow down. Expel the breath and push the elbow down. That's a form of P and F stretching. Very long words put together. Can't pronounce them right now. But it's a form of stretching that it goes beyond static. Can only be done with oxygen in that manner. So, bring both your arms up again and swap over the tricep stretch. Push your elbow down to the point where your tricep is not agreeing with the depth. Stay static. I'm going to count to 3, and then you're going to take a 5-second breath in. 3, 2, 1. 5-second breath in. And hold that breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And take a deep breath out and push your elbow down a little bit more. Awesome. Well done. Okay, so now, if you don't mind, you're going to take a seat. And you're going to cross your foot over your leg. So one foot is flat. Hopefully you can see me. So my left leg now is crossed over my right leg. So my right leg is outstretched. My left foot is over. So my right hand is now, my right arm is going to go on the outside of my left leg. and my left arm is going to be held, is going to be holding me upright. And what you're going to be doing is applying pressure with, well, for me, it's my right arm to my left leg. And then I'm going to twist my body round. And what I'm going to feel is my abdomen, obliques, my lower back and my hips. And we're going to hold that. Three, two, one. And we're going to swap over, feet. And again, the same thing. So balance yourself out with the opposing arm. And so for me, my right leg, my right foot is going over my left leg. And I'm pushing my right leg with my left arm. I'm pushing it to my left. And I'm twisting to my right. I'm getting a deep stretch on my lower back, oblique, and to a certain extent I can feel it in my chest. I'm going to hold that. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So now what I'd like you to do is just sit with your legs wide like this, with your body upright. And I want you to interlock your hands together. And I want you to round your shoulders so that you are hugging an imaginary tree. And then feel the top of your trapezius, your shoulders start to expand. So you can arch your upper back. Arch your upper back. And lean slightly forward. Lean slightly forward. There should be no pain in the lower back. The stretch should be felt in the adductors, the inside of the thigh, as well as the top of your back, which is the traps. And just hold that, hold that, hold that. For 3, 2, 1, and relax it. And now what I want you to do is put your hands behind and just sit as comfortably as you can. So from here, what I'd like to do is bring your feet together and bring your heels as far in as they can go. And then sit upright, put your hands, clasp them around your ankles and sit upright. Now we are going to go into some box breathing. It's going to be 8 seconds breathing in, 8 seconds breathing out, and we're going to do that 4 times. And then we're rapidly going to be breathing 8 times, as in. So, we're all at home. No one cares what you look like. No one gives a shit. So, get rid of anything. Any disposition. No one's judging. Everyone's doing the same shit. So, what we are going to do now is take a deep breath in for 8 seconds. And then we're going to expel it for 8 seconds on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Deep breath, 8 seconds. And 8 seconds out. Control that breathing. 8 seconds in. 8 seconds out. 8 seconds in. 8 seconds out. 8 final time for 8 seconds in. And 8 seconds out. And we go really quick. 8 seconds, go. 8 breaths in, 8 breaths out. 8 breaths in, 8 breaths out. And take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. Deep, 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 deep breath. Open up them lungs. Open up them lungs. Deep, deep breath. Deep breath. Hold that breath. Hold that breath. 8 seconds. Hold that breath. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And breathe out like you did before. Go. 8. And then take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. Hold that breath. Hold that breath for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And breathe out rapidly again. 8 seconds. Breathe it out like that. And take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. Hold that breath. Hold that breath. Hold that breath. Hold it for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Breathe all that air out. Breathe all that air out. And just feel your body just collapse. But be structural. Now, if you haven't noticed, your adductors, you can really stretch them quite wide now. So push your elbows into your thighs and push your knees down. And hopefully you'll be surprised how far down they go. You might not even be able to hold on to your ankles because you're so far stretched. Awesome. And then I'd like you to take one foot and extend your leg out. And then the other leg, I want you to pull it back. So we're going to what's called a footballer stretch. It's called other things, but I know it as a footballer stretch. And that's kind of it. Put one hand back so that you're structurally upright. This hand that is in the middle of both legs can stay where it is. And just lift your torso up so that you're getting stretches on the quadricep of the bent leg and the hamstring of the stretched leg. And we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just change legs. Change legs. And the same thing again. You're going to feel your quadricep being stretched on the bent leg and the hamstring being stretched on the straight leg. And we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2. Well done. And what we're going to do now is slowly make our way up. Slowly make our way up with a big supine stretch. Big supine stretch. Lean back as well. Get that abdominal stretched. And you can feel the suppleness in your lower back, hopefully. That's eased off. Put your hands on top of your back. On top of your butt, sorry, not back. And then pull your elbows in and lean back a bit more. You're going to feel your chest, shoulders, lower spine, lungs, chest, rib cage, everything. Shake it out, relax it, and you have now served yourself optimally. Go and have an optimal day. Thank you.